welcome TFFL members. I have to say that I have blatantly stolen this concept from the Putts, who use this in another division. I am going to try to put out a weekly, from this point on, news clip of what is happening in the league this week. And it seems that this week in Week 12 we have a little bit of controversy, which will be discussed in the near future. So it's a tough week this week. It looks like two teams are out of the playoffs and two teams in the West are fighting, but it does seem that we have a little bit of controversy that we will touch on. So with this, let's go into the standings and see where we all stand. Well, let's get right into it. Looking at the standings, Wild West, it appears that the three teams that are going to make it, the Putts, the Gym Teachers, and the Muff Divers, should walk into the playoffs with Fat, Drunk, and Stupid and Blows once again being out of the playoffs. And we're going to talk more about the Blows strategy in a second. In the Big East, you have the Patriot Missiles with Smoke and Mirrors, looking like they are going to pull off a first place finish with a very tight race with Lord Helmet and the Irish Tide. Guru Sports a half a game back, and the Kegerators 1 game back with 2 to go. So it's anybody's chance to get into the second 2 spots. I'm going to go out on the limb and say that it's going to be the Helmet and the Kegs sneaking in. We'll see how that goes. Now we're going to talk a little bit about the Blows controversy. It seems myself, I plan on benching some of my starters to see what I can do better for next year, letting some of the younger players play, specifically Jason Campbell. Not quite sure how that's going to go over in the league, but I have to do what I have to do to better my team in the future. Guru seems to be a little bit upset by that. So we're going to do some predictions in a second. And I look forward to seeing the posts online for what you guys think about the projections. Let's get into the predictions. We have 2 analysts on board here in the staff. Evan has been following the Big East from the beginning of the season up until now. He's crunched a lot of numbers, and he has come up with who he believes is going to come out of the Big East and make it to the Super Bowl. So with that, I'm going to turn it over to Evan. And Evan, who do you believe is going to come out of the Big East?
I predict missiles.
Thank you, Evan. That's a pretty bold prediction, considering the smoke and mirrors that are the missiles. So, with that, Morgan has really been studying the Wild West. She's been looking at it from beginning to end of the season. She has also crunched a lot of numbers on her Big Ping calculator, and she has come up with a prediction. So, Morgan, who do you predict is going to come out of the Wild West?
I predict Putts.
Wow, thank you, Morgan. Again, another bold prediction, considering Lord Helmet has scored the most points in the league. So, that is the wrap-up of Week 12. We will do a video for Week 13. And again, thanks to the Putts for coming up with this. Hopefully the quality of these will get better, and hopefully you guys enjoy seeing them as much as we at the studio enjoyed making them.